I'm one person who would love to serve my people. The need for us to offer service to the community has been lacking. Samia-Bugwe County South currently doesn't have a voice. We have a member of parliament who could be having issues with the debating, and therefore we need a voice at parliament. We need representation. The people needs to be represented. The people needs a person who understands on issues of the role of a member of parliament, the issues of budgeting, the issues of monitoring all the government programs, and also at the same time, we also need to ensure that he is somebody who would be very closer to the people and pick out on issues that pertains to the true performances of what the voters would need to see their member of parliament do. So these 5 years, we have not seen the member of parliament either in the constituency or at parliament. And I can assure you that this is the period that we would have really failed the member, because the constituency is just barely 5 sub-counties, which is too small. And there are things that we had put into this, the agenda before 2021 that we felt would have been done between 2021 and 2025. Things like the road from Lumino that connects us to Mulwanda, a customs point that we feel it would cut and reduce on the pressure of traffic and congestion in Busia town. Right now, when you enter at the heart of Busia town, especially around post office and Stanbic Bank, I can assure you that you cannot move. That's why even we have been able to observe a lot of accidents due to the traffic congestion. So the road that connects with the Musita road would automatically reduce on the traffic in town, and also spur development the other side of Lumino via Mulwanda. That is one thing that we had started on with the Ministry of Works. They had already earmarked that road with the UNRWA, and our Kenyan counterparts had worked on their part up to the border. But I want to assure you, up to date, there's nothing that we can count on right now. Then there are some programs, government programs that are pursued across the whole district, especially on electricity connectivities. I want to tell you that the last pole that I planted along with the government in 2021, they are the poles that we still count on. We have not had anything that we could say that there's any agenda or a program that the MP has that helps us on working along connecting communities, connecting secondary schools, connecting health centers, and also connecting the emerging towns which are within the government. So I can assure you that right now, one of the things that people want to see done is to get a person with experience, a person who has connections, and a person who has already built a network within the government and within the colleagues who are also working from different sectors that can be able to come and continue serving them. We also had issues like the water resource management, the Lake Victoria, where we feel that people should work within the lake, especially for fishing, spur tourism, and also encourage on the water transport. These 3 agenda items on the water development has not been fully actualized by the sitting MP, but I can tell you, for us, we have a program where we need to work closely with the Ministry of Fisheries to see that we can get the right gear to return our people in the lake, get the right licenses, and also ensure that these people are able to go back to the lake, do proper fishing, also benefit, because it's one of the economic activities that we have right now around the border. You cannot talk of the 5 sub-counties in the south, especially Lunyo, Vusime, Majanji, Lumino, and even partly Masaba and other sub-counties in central. They all benefit from the lake, and we have to work with the government to ensure that our people go there and do business, but at the same time, they also don't deplete the lake, I mean the fish. Then also there are some other agenda items in education. We haven't seen the growth in the education sector. Schools have gone back. Yes, we know Along the way, we have to work with local government. But also I'm saying the role of a member of parliament is to do budgeting. If you don't advise the chairman, LC5, the cow, as a member of parliament, but at the same time also be able to design a mechanism to identify on these problems that emerge in the education sector, then you are likely just to wait until when the district allocates some meager resources that I know right now is not enough, and you will not see anything happen. Like I can give you an example. We have a new sub-county called Lumino Town Council and Lumino Sub-County. So Lumino Sub-County we can assume is now new because it now requires, under government policy, a new secondary school, and also it requires a health center 3. But currently, if you go in that place, there have never been any talk of the emergence of a new secondary school and no talk about a health center 3. And these are some of the things when I was a member of parliament I was working on. We were able to work and conclude the ideas of Masinya, we have now health center 3, Majanj, we have health center 3, Busime, we have health center 3, and they're all built. And these are things that we worked along with Chairman 5, LOC, COW, but also ensured that the money comes through the health sector, Ministry of Health, to local government, and then also to the district. So these are some of the things that are giving me the energy to come back and to claim for a slot and claim for the mandate to serve my people. But above all, it is the people now who are saying, yes, we have missed the whole 5 years. We cannot again accept to miss another 5 years. And you know, the voters are my kings, they are my employers. I have to abide, and definitely I am here to work with them to see that we win this vote, and we also thereafter proceed to the general election and then be able to present the Samia Bugwe County, South and Busia District for the coming 5 years.